Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. My name is Blazing and this is Pathogenic. Now, once more, I'm running an intro before actually recording the run, and I'm not exactly sure. I think I will just record the run outright in one, but I might cut it out and swap to a different run. It's just important to me to have the intro separate in case the run isn't that exciting. But we're going to be playing for 3 melee at the same time, and the brain boss. I'm not necessarily going for liver boss within 13 minutes. I've decided time challenges will be something I do on my own time, because they are extensively difficult. And that's fair. I personally don't want to lower my difficulty level. I don't at all like the idea of doing that, right? But because I don't want to lower my difficulty level like my physical one here, it means the time trials are just generally egregious. They want me to beat the brain in 28 minutes, but they wanted me to beat the heart in 26. It's like, it's not very well laid out for time trials, but we're going to be playing the amoeba today. And as for the antibiotics, I haven't messed with them. They're what they still were, meaning we'll just get a bunch of plasmids for beating the heart and brain. Everything else we've already done on this level, but that's fine. And as for plasmids, I'm pretty sure I just added a stamina container and overcharge strength. We already have 10 starting DNA, which is entirely beneficial, and every conductive core, so blobs placed on the middle, have the overcharge strength slots. So I'm not too worried about it. Not too worried about it at all. It's a very fun character. I like this one. I'm doing the same setup I did on the last time I played Amoeba, which, you know, one might find it a little boring, but it's the only melee weapon I have unlocked at a startup, and we didn't actually play with Opus blast very much, which is very cool. Like, I'm gonna start the run in fire once, just so you can see, but I even got my coffee with me today, which is great. Tastes awesome. Love that. Yeah, but you'll see it was a balance change they made not long ago. We should start with a level up here, though, first. Can add an internal or an external. We got both options. I'm not taking double dealing double. I don't care. I plan on sacrificing all my max HP eventually, so that's worthless. This could be overcharge strength on an external. I think that's how that works. Yes, yes, awesome. All right, so notice, every time this actually does its attack, the Opus blast appears. How sick is that? It's a change they made not long ago, but it's a very useful one. That melees always do a blast even if they hit nothing. I did dash there, but it just didn't care. Already taking 2 hearts of damage is, yikes. Oh, I did grab an additional stamina container in the meta progress. So there's that. Taking damage, probably just because I was talking. You can kind of see the red blemish that reveals that room, though I entirely accidentally revealed it here. It is cool that there's actually an indicator. Turn a random internal into overcharge strength. Right here is actually pretty good. The max HP does nothing. Enemy projectiles moving slower is amazing, but it's very important to have overcharge slots on this character, I feel. Regenerator is good, TM. Don't hate it. Thing is, we want to field 3 melees, so we have to think about that a lot. I got really lucky that all those breaks are not causing homing blasts. I'm pretty sure they can. The drill takes time to spin up is its description, so I'm assuming it attacks faster. Oh, perfect. You could not ask for better. It's a shame I didn't start with an overcharge organelle. But that is the exact one we're looking for. Ossificator. Every time we dash, we lose the spin up, which is kind of annoying. I don't know if I can go through this safely while that's there. We don't need the max HP. The regenerator is no longer useful. Galvanic conduit. It's a projectile weapon. Emits volatile electric arcs. We've seen it before, but Eternal is a lot of damage early. That is extremely tempting. It's essentially just a galvanic shock in front of me. For now, I will always take the DNA, though. We want the internal slot first, just because of how we're set up. We already have an external lined up. Internals on the center have a 99% chance to be overcharge slot, so not hitting would be, well, something, to say the least. Oh, that persists. Almost got me. Could fight the boss. Don't want to, not right away. Perforator Tendril, it's eternal, but it is a melee. Very important that it's a melee. Ooh, do we want that? We do. We definitely want that. The question is, do we want it on this slot? It can't be removed. It's eternal. Honestly, yeah. I'll say it's ugly. It's definitely ugly. But, like, this is so good as well. The problem is it can't be removed. I still think this is worth it. The reason I want it here is so I can affect it with an overcharge and a modifier slot rather than just one slot. It's a little bit more punishing now than it will be later. But that's okay. That's 2 of 3 melees. You can already see how much it does. I don't want to open this chest till after the boss. So I'll do the boss first. First floor boss shouldn't be a problem. Our stamina consumption is quite high. You can see the piercing effect on projectiles, one of the reasons I wanted to keep it. Unfortunately, when we open this chest, we are going to lose this white heart we had. Sustained beam while held, projectile weapon. That's probably a scrap. It's not awful. We're going to sacrifice our HP almost guaranteed. It's a melee weapon, 3rd melee, so we can store that. This is why this is getting out of here always. 18 of each connected attack is amazing. 12 seconds of overcharge? Definitely can. Each attack gets bonuses from connected infusers. I like it. I'm planning on taking all of this. It looks very stupid, I understand that. Don't worry about it too much. This has no overcharge, so I can currently only use it 1 time. That is perfectly fine. And then the rare enhancer. This one's important. Oh, interesting. This will go from common to epic, but if you put a rare enhancer on a rare, it only goes up to purple. I thought for sure that it would go up to legendary, 2 stages, but it doesn't. That makes that decision easy. Double effectiveness is very good. And then we have 3 hearts here, very important, and after slashing an enemy projectile, which is very easy for us, we will overcharge. Active abilities activates as soon as possible is really good, but we need the external first. Man, it's very tough needing this external. Because it'll count as having 3 melees, and then I can get rid of trash. This is trash, I think. But active abilities is such a good passive. It's absurdly good. It genuinely is. So I don't know, man. I just want to get the achievement out the way, is like honesty. But we'll get that again. I need the active abilities. Oh, that's so tough. But if I get the achievement, I gain space. Space for what? It's like, I want internals, not externals. I need to take this eventually, but active abilities, man, it's so good. It's so good. But for right now, I need to focus on the ossificator anyways. Actually, if I'm being real. And for that reason alone, I'm doing this. Now here's the question. I don't want to sell this. But I want to know if the connectivity of this being on center is to this. I have no way of knowing, I guess. The external will connect to this. I know that. If I put it here. Or I could have it down here. Like on this. Not bad to have one pointing down for flagellum. We don't want more middle connection slots right now, actually, I guess is what I'm getting at. So yeah, I'm gonna go for this. It's a very similar design to what I always do, but that's 3 melees, so we unlock the tri-phase to start. We're gonna set these to separate ones because we don't actually want them going off. Yeah. Should be just this now. Perfect. Stamina is way better. We have 11, so we can buy this. The question is, do we want it? And honestly, as much as I want to say yes, I'm gonna turn it down. We did the secret room. We didn't input the code or anything because we have that autocomplete and we don't actually care about it, but we could. Yeah, we're just out of here. We should be fine. I imagine us being pretty strong here. Liver in like 12 minutes is a ridiculous ask. I need to slash projectiles for this, that's right. It is awkward. The conal burst was doing more than I anticipated. Damn. We just need another slot, that's all it is. Yeah, the conal burst does actually a lot. I don't know where it's aiming sometimes, though. Do not want an ephemeral ossificator as good as it is, so we're gonna take the ballistic flagellum. Exactly for the reason I brought up before. Knocking enemies into walls means nothing. We do that by default. All right. Just keep a constant overcharge off of bullets. Ooh, scary, scary, very scary. The internal is perfect here. Interesting connections. Not at all what I expected, because I know I can fit more in between here, even though it doesn't look like it. Thing is, I probably want to fit it here because I just want to attach an overcharge to this. And this is a good one. Like this. That works. That works really well, actually. This gets attack speed on overcharge. It's only for 2 seconds, but that's more than you would expect. This still gains overcharge, so it's going to get cone size. The cone size isn't actually doing much, so I'll attach conal burst. That's totally fine. DNA retriggering is not bad, or gain a random mitochondrion. Ooh, we could use a better mitochondrion. DNA retriggering is amazing, but we need better. Oh, that's not better. You hate me. It's okay. Come on, move, please. None of these guys even have projectiles, so we can't overcharge here. Not bad. We found shopkeep. Hell yeah. Increased damage spent every second not attacking is not amazing. Continuous beam, dissonance lobber. None of these are great. I'll reroll once. Lacerator tendril is amazing. That's not what I thought it was. Okay, never mind. We'll take this. It's eternal, however, meaning we have to consider we can only... Yeah. Only 26 seconds of overcharge is not a lot. however. But when we place it, we can't remove it, so it has to be in a spot we will never be bothered by, and that is here. That is truly right here. I'll save Conal Burst for the boss currently. Totally fine with that. DNA and cores for recycling is amazing. It's one of my favorites for sure. Yeah, see, you can still put connection points here inside onto this middle node. And I know if I do this, I'll be allowed to place internals in between it. The fact that this connects to the lowest one, not the middle one, the lowest one. Like, it's so weird, the connections in this game. For Amoeba. Like, you can notice this goes to the heart at the bottom. And then snaps to the top one. None of them actually attaching to the middle here. I don't know, it's weird. I love DNA reconstruction though, so I'll take that. That's not bad. Doesn't this guy have a laser? Huh. Whatever. Dealt with. We could farm overcharge off of these guys, I suppose. It's just really annoying. I don't feel like playing like that. Not bad. Unlike Nanobot, hearts are never converted to white hearts on other characters. Definitely a downside. There's so much knockback on melees, which is normally fine, traditionally at least. Overcharge let us go out of stamina. Wild. Damage for each weapon can definitely downsize for that. Got prices are cheaper is very good as well. The internal slot question again. And external. Like, the cool thing about externals is if we get omnis, they become internals. That's what matters about them. But this is a lot of damage to pass up on, which I won't be. So, doing that. You are gone. I need to get my internals sorted. I understand that. It's fine, though, for now. We didn't generate a single white heart, which is tedious. Look at that damage up, though. I didn't mean to kill that guy. I was farming the DNA. Not DNA, the overcharge. But yeah, now we're going to equip Conal Burst. It'll apply to this on the boss. Well, that was not great. Whew. All right. Sick. This is rough. Perforator Tendril is what we're using, so that becomes legendary. Massive damage bonus. Massive. However, 15 seconds overcharge is so good. So good. However, before either of those, we enter the vein here. We take the Omnigraft. I've already talked about why. And we store it. Very important to store the Omnigraft. This is always trash. We're gonna place weapons here, Omnigraft it. It'll be good. Sacrifice HP, gain 3x overcharge. It's so good. It's required as well. Volatile Graft will probably roll that, but Omnigraft first and foremost needs to be stored. Nothing more beneficial to us right now than an Omnigraft. The Volatile Graft is not good. Like, it is. We could make this a damage slot. Is that worth it? It's 40% better. It's very worth it. Damn it, man. I hate it, but it's correct. We aren't re-rolling any of this. Damn. I really wanted to use Opus Blast. It's totally fine, but I really wanted to use it. I did. I needed this to be external, so I'll just take the damage up. I need the external first so I can Omnigraft it. This needs to be in. Like, boy, is it tough, but it's worth it. Slashing projectiles, it's like, while good, it's not a consistent effect. I need this. Autophagy is something to really think about for getting rid of stuff like the Sequence Scrambler, which we don't want to right now. We have to take one of these. It's like, it's either Perforator Tendril or the Entrant Mitochondrion. Entrant Mitochondrion is so good, but it's so limited as well. But it's 15 seconds per room guaranteed, which means every 4 rooms I will have a heart. On an overcharge slot, that's even faster. It is actually integral that I take it. Why did this do so many attacks? Like, it says 18 of each, but it did way more, it felt like. I don't know, it's kind of weird. Now, this is big for a different reason. This sacrifices HP for 3x overcharge for 6 seconds, meaning this is the equivalent of 18 seconds of overcharge for 1 heart. If this is ever more efficient, on this, for example, we get when you take damage, 3x overcharge or something like that, we can have it between the ossificator and really stack it fast. It's like, essentially, you can go infinite on hearts that way. I think we have to take the Entrant Mitochondrion, as detrimental to my mental health as it is right now. We'd have to get rid of this. It hurts so much. But 2 seconds of overcharge is too weak. I'm sorry. Now we put in the ossificator. Every time we start a room, we'll gain this effect. I can't overstate how important that choice was just now. We have 30 bucks, so we should probably reroll for 8, though. Yeah. Berserk Mitochondrion is better. This is cancerous, so we could force it into our other slot. But it's also eternal. That's if we wanted a different weapon. I'm gonna be honest, I don't. We apparently left DNA down here I didn't see. My fault. I think we're done here. The early game is scary, but we're setting up for late. We only need to be strong enough to beat the brain once. Did I say I was worried about being weak? And look at that, a heart generated just like that. We have our respin here on these. None of these are good. Roll me. Extensor. Holy crap, we're gonna double extensor this? Are we? That's tough. We could. We definitely could. I can't pick it up right yet, is the problem. It's a mistake to pick it up now, but we are gonna get extensor, for sure. Shit. Ooh, almost got me. There we go. External slot is perfect. That's what we needed. Needs to go here. I need the angle to be as rough as possible while still being connected. You can see the connection is there. It's connected, which is all that matters. It doesn't look like it is, but it is. I promise it is. You can see that it is. So we're gonna omnigraph that. Now, we grab the, ooh, I can't do that just yet either. Okay. I was thinking of double overcharging the extensor, but then we can't overcharge either of these right now. An overcharge slot always has to be here. I might have made a mistake on positioning these then. Conal burst can't work without weapons. This can't be moved. Double ossificator is a great idea. And then the extensor goes right here. It still gets overcharged. Oh yeah, we're so back. Okay, not a mistake after all. We make do. Grab my heart. Move on. That's what I'm talking about. We have cooked. Rotary extruder is bad. We're recycling. We have hearts here, which is very important. We want the internal slot, but we're always taking the recycle bonus. If I haven't already shown why that's good. Easy. Opulenter is good. After 10 successful attacks, we don't attack often enough for that, so we're gonna take Opulenter or a reroll. I'm gonna reroll. I don't need the cores. Attacks pierce through enemies or extensor. Extensor, yes, please. Oh, God run. God run. God run. Jop and boss. 2 more hearts. Perfect. Lacerator Tendril is not what we're using. We're using Perforator, Naidu Blast. None of these are great. Give me the DNA and reroll me. Ciliate Strike is amazing. So amazing that we have to think about it for the endgame survivability of this build. It's got potential. We also want to buy sell. Notice it sells for almost full value back. Overcharge strength from mitochondria or damage for each weapon. I'm gonna say overcharge strength for the future, as annoying as that is to me. We're now reaching 2x overcharge from 1 overcharged ability. That's very important. We got green hearts. That's unlucky. We have a white heart in transit here that I missed somehow, and we're onto the boss. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, man. Don't like that? Tough. We have a vein available. We got our hearts. Sequence Scrambler up is a great idea. In fact, I'm gonna just take that. Go in. Attacks explode on impact is bad for us right now, though there is an idea with that I really want to do. Someone recommended it with a galvanic flagellum, which would be cool, but this is a reroll and a half. Ooh, it's ephemeral though. We'll take the paraflagellum. No reason not to. This is ephemeral, so we're just gonna sell it. High value. We're gonna take the recycling value because it's so good. Going to sell this as well. Very nice. We didn't miss any room openings, I don't think. We didn't find the secret room, but I didn't particularly care to look. There's only one thing left here. Buys for 17, sells for 9. No downside. Just tons of DNA. Man, you cannot ask for more on this run. This is going amazing. All right, and now we're full of hearts. Gain a random weapon, no. Attack speed, do not care. Internals, it is. Can we get this in a weird spot? Not really. Damn, really? So externals are the ones that are broken here, I guess. I guess I'll just go down with this. I don't need the stamina or the attack speed, so. I don't know what I'd do with this, though, because it's not going to be an overcharge spot. Interesting, man. I don't know what to say. Connecting here doesn't do anything for us. Like, yes, that's an external slot, but I could make it internal, I suppose. This is probably best connectivity. I don't like it, though. But it's probably best. We can double overcharge this if we choose to. Kind of exactly what I was talking about before. This is infinite health if we get the quality of this up. There's benefits. Oh yeah, though, that damage unrivaled. Could not ask for better ever. Oh, there we go. I was over here stressing about getting a run strong enough to beat the brain. No need at all. It all came together on its own at that. We only have 15 seconds of this ridiculous state, but more than enough. Enemies killed by affected attacks explode. None of these are good for us. Reroll. Gain on random mitochondrion is an idea. That didn't generate enough. We knew it wouldn't, in all fairness. But if we're gonna press the button, it should be like this. For the sequence scrambler. Yeah. There's our 2 hearts. So it is paying out. We don't want the... No, we do want the reroll. We didn't find these interesting. Totally fine. Attacks explode when dashing. Entrant mitochondrion, but it's ephemeral, is not great. We're not on a timer here, so 40% overcharge strength slot can just force that. I don't hate it, but I don't love it. It's very strong to be able to infinitely reroll like this right now. Like, this is definitely one way to break the game very quickly. extensor. And since this isn't actually costing us health, there's no reason at all to change it. We just start the round by pressing E instead of what we did before, which means our range is even higher because it's a multitude of overcharge. Very important to note. External slot, perfect. Can we get a connection inside of here? I don't know what this connects to, but it does go in. You can have 2 or 1. Here's the thing. If it connects to this middle plate, it's perfect. So let's find out. It does not connect to the middle plate. That's tough. It connects to this one. We'll think about that in a bit, the consequences of our actions. I love builds like this so much. This is what it looks like normally. Anyways, we now have overcharge on demand. If you haven't done a melee build yet, I very much recommend it. Shop with 54 bucks, nothing wrong with that. Projectile surge, 30. Isn't that just a better version of what we currently have? Tonal burst, 12 seconds for 18 versus 20 for 30. You could probably apply both, which I suppose is interesting. The entrant mitochondrion is good, but it's no longer useful to us. It's just beneficial, but we don't need it, actually. Projectile surge is clearly just better, though. Also, speaking of just better, right, can't do that, because that's not an omni slot. It's an external. Both of those are. Okay. Need my omnis, totally understandable. Reroll me. Reroll me again. Reroll me. Resonant cavity is okay. Eternal ossificator. Yeah, that's the one. I apologize, little buddy. You are stuck there for life now. Ooh, yes. Permanently gain damage when recycling organelles. That's very good. Very good. This is 100 range, goes up 70 with this, so we don't actually need this anymore. I don't think. Though we'll see that in a moment. We can't move the sequence scrambler is the problem. A lot of things to think about, but the autolytic is just good. It is just straight up good. It's something we 110% want. And we want it connected to this. This can't be moved anymore. This can't be moved. So when we're doing this, we have to do this. And then whatever we get rid of, so probably conal burst. We get all the overcharge. Now conal burst can go. 53%. We get a lot of additional value. Let's see about the internals. You can put an internal here. See that? It can't decide whether it should have connections or not. Which is hilarious to me. But that means I can put an external in. Connected to this midsection. What the hell? To be fair, what does this actually connect to, this internal? I can't tell right away. Nothing? Did I break it? No. It is connected to this external. Just that external. It didn't connect to these outers. So the external has another internal. This is so weird, man. But we got this up to 53% in one go. The extensor always takes that place. We get bonus value on recycle as well from this. It's not bad to have that just in there. It's not applying to anything right now. These are connected while also being connected. Okay. Interesting. And then there's the stinger tendril, which we'll reroll for 4. Nadu blast. We'll ignore it. Get our HP. Let's go. Sorry, that took so long. I might have made a mistake. I don't know. No, I didn't. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm totally fine. I was worried I positioned something wrong. Can't Ciliate Strike go in? No, that would have to go here. But it's not overcharged there. I've had better setups in the past, unfortunately, a truth. But what can you do? Might need stamina. Unknown. 3 options. Could not ask for better. I don't want to randomly consume, so we'll roll here. Stamina container, we just asked for that, so we will take that. That said, become invulnerable and reflect projectiles is one way to do it. We're not going to. Stamina. We could be playing much faster. I just don't care. I want to break this as ridiculously as I can, so. Was this a full clear? Looks like it. Nice. Gain a random mitochondrion. We could. We don't care. We have the one we want. More external. Look at that connectivity, man. It's so weird. Like, I just love doing this because it's stupid. I know it's stupid. So there's an internal somewhere here. You can see it. Where do I have to place my mouse, man? Give me it. I'm moving literally a pixel. So it's fake. There's a world where this connects to the bottom, but it's like, it's so gambly. The other options here suck though, so. I find this too funny not to. Did I get lucky? I don't think I did. I did not. Yeah. So this is all connected to this. That's wild. So if I did this... Okay. I'm seeing it. Another stamina container. Opus blast. Reroll me. We've gotten enough stamina now. After 10 successful attacks, that's not happening. Reroll me again. Extensor up. That's what I'm talking about. Base range. Overcharge. Oh, yeah, buddy. That's it. That's the stuff. Let's go. Drink some more coffee. I kind of forgot I had it. Like, our damage isn't explosively high, but that's fine. We're scaling it. It's just not attached right now, which, you know, totally fine. There are ways to attach it to our weapon, so I'm not worried about it. And we're leaving behind infinite hearts to pick up at all times, so... literally, what risk is there? Oh, we accidentally uncovered the secret room. Yeah. Free cores, hell yeah. Glad we only ever have to do the brain once. Berserk Mitochondrion is not great. Katanazome, yes, 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 C. Very much so. We just need to connect internals or externals to these weapon slots. It's very doable. They'll be separate, but it is what it is. The fact that we're already overcharging enough for infinite HP, though, is nuts. We want the 40% attack speed, but I need to look at this. I just talked about it, so... the fact that you can fit more in this blob. The fact that you can fit even more in this blob. Oh, man, that's nuts. Whatever. I'll take what's dumb valuable and go. I'll probably just take on the boss here. Totally doable. Look at that attack speed, man. Reward chamber. And no. Also no. Still no. Nope. Unless we wanted to hold the homogenizer. Enhancer. Absolutely. Weapon up? Or overcharge up. 8 seconds is a lot of time. Weapon up isn't bad. Unfortunately, 8 seconds is genuinely a lot of time. I have to do that. I want to get the perforator tendril up. I do, but it's not worth it. Okay, totally fun. Like, I guarantee you we can beat the heart boss as we are right now, because we have infinite overcharge, infinite heart spawn. There is no risk of us losing. Like, even a little bit. Stamina is annoying, but that's it. Makes a random internal slot also accept external organelles is not what we want. We want the opposite. Another external. It's just funny. I'm doing it. Maybe I do it down here, though. Why not? Who knows how things will break, right? Alright, so now we can reroll these. The pristine does nothing for us. We're infinite. Abrasive does nothing for us. Lateral emitter is good. I don't care. Perforator tendril. Excitable. Only works while overcharged. You couldn't be more perfect. You couldn't be more perfect. Holy crap. Wow, man, that's nuts. Eh. Eh. Still eh. Eh. Also eh. You know what? Here's an idea. Let's do this again. It'll get the effect, right? Yep. Now, we could have gotten the effect twice if we didn't have the ossificator here, but it's totally fine. I'm fine with perma-ossificator. There's nothing wrong with it. I messed up the connections with this. I know. It is what it is. I think I needed more, like, just no internals, all externals connected to it in a row like this. So placing this internal messed that up. Totally fine. So now I'm gonna press... No, no, no. Almost made the big mistake. The scrambler will happen. No, that's fine. That's what we want. We don't care. We're grabbing the cell. Yeah. Now it's up to 199%. The extensor is there. We just need more things to connect to this weapon in any way we can. And there's ways to do that, like connecting more things here and instead getting the vesticle, which we can force with Eternal Scrambler. We're totally fine here. Shopkeep was bought out. Everything is set up correctly, yes? Extensor and this. Okay, good. This might as well be mythic. It might as well be mythic. It's ridiculous. It's a +3 for fun. All right. Yeah, so you can have one internal connect to the internal here and two externals. I was right about that. But, like, the real goal here of putting anything inside here is having it connect to this. And if you look, the connection skips from the top to the bottom here because this exists. We might be able to overload this top one with externals, letting us place it on this middle one. Might be possible, but right now the triangles literally just don't allow it. Alternatively, we do something like this after placing an internal down here. Nothing wrong with that. Lots of DNA from going in this room. We're still looking for DNA replicator is an idea to really get the infinite going. No more reward chambers. We bought out the shop room. It's time for the boss. Everything is still in order. I didn't ruin anything. Good. Why is it so fast? What did I do? I actually don't know what I've done. At what points is this bullying? What did I do? No, like, actually, what did I do? Why was that so fast? Because it's excitable, it gets an innate attack speed bonus and legend and all that. So it's 0.3 seconds by default plus 30% per overcharge. It's getting overcharged a total of 3x times. Holy crap, that's fast. None of these. None of these. You guessed it, none of these. Still none of these. Normal enhancer? No. Right? No? Because we made this legendary. This is legendary. We don't need to upgrade the sequence scrambler. That's legendary. We are completely fine on enhances. Next. Still next. Photoreceptor is really cool. Projectile surge, also really cool. None of these. Refiner, not needed. Extensor, not needed. Vengeful mitochondrion. Ooh, we talked about this. So this is gone. Just trust me when I say that's gone. No, I'm stupid. I'm stupid. I'm so stupid. Damn it. Whatever. It's fine. Upgrade our future damage scaling. Whatever. It's fine. It is fine. Damn it! I was gonna place it here so it double charges the ossificator. Essentially, on take damage, charge ossificator. On take damage by sacrifice, charge the ossificator. It double stacks. You're gonna get infinite hearts. You go true infinite. And then you swap out the ossificator for something else later because you won't need it, such as Ciliate Strike. Ciliate Strike will double tap. Then you get an automatic passive like, oh, I had it all lined up in my head to press the wrong button. Because I forgot, I'm forced to reroll. It's eternal. I can't remove the reroll. I just wanted to turn on my overcharge so when I sold the entrant mitochondrion, I would get the bonus stats. I'm stacking it for that reason. Damn it, man. Look at how ridiculous that is. How's the eternal look? Internal, sorry, it does connect to the external and internal again. This is ideal. We're setting up a new page down there. We hit the 1% chance it's not an overcharge slot, by the way. Garbage. Woo. Get some cores. Because we're not going to kill the first shopkeep. Melee builds are so fun in this game. Only works while overcharged, forgot. Stupid mistake to make, totally fine though. Damn, this is cool. Spawn HP does nothing for us. Stash slot is really amazing, but I don't care. Look at the internal. Yeah, you can see the connections at the top get interesting here. Because that's connecting to possibly the weapon. Ooh. I don't think it is, but it could be. I have to check. It's not connecting to the weapon, that's fine. Had to check. Yay, wasted ossification, hell yeah. Chests do nothing for us, give me the cores. Well, I guess chests could become organelle stuff, but not likely. We can still reroll the shop a ton. We will need money for it. What an annoying room, man. Hurt chests are good for us, however. Like, holy crap, man. The attack speed on this is nuts. If only I took the excitable thing, like, moments ago. Right. To replace the entrant mitochondrion. It's such a mistake not to, but what can you do? Hella DNA, totally fine. Stamina container is good, kind of needed. Dodging restores stamina isn't a bad idea, but we're not going to dodge that much, I promise. This is what I was talking about more so earlier, just attaching a bunch of externals to one thing. We might eventually move our build down, but we can never move this. The only way to move this is to reroll it, and it would lose the eternal and excitable. This is never getting moved unless it's no longer our carry. Huh, okay. I don't hate this, but I do just want to put more on this extensor, because if it's the vesicle, it's amazing. This is where the vesicle would go. Let me do my overcharge stuff so I get health back. Do I really need to bother with that, like, at all? How are they on different timers? I think the only way to really make it attack even faster than the instant kill it is already is by, what's it called? Probably should have just went straight shopkeep. Is by getting overcharge strength from mitochondria in mutation tree. I haven't decided if I'm gonna do video pauses for when I'm rolling stuff, but I might. It's a long video already. None of these. None of these. Yes to that. Was it E? E. Yes, none of these. 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 Still not any of these. None of these. Nope. Nope. Ooh, I've already made it legendary though. So no. Unless I wanted it mythic, which I do, but not that bad. This will make it cancerous. Cancerous is, it spreads. And it's just a normal enhancer. So it'll go up 1 rank. And it'll spread. If it spreads to the sequence scrambler, I can get rid of it. Like, it's hard to explain. It's an active ability, so I would need to place it on another active ability. Like Ciliate Strike, meaning I would have to get rid of this. It's not possible now, is the problem, so whatever. Like, none of these are it. It's not what we're looking for. What I'm looking for is the on damage taken mitochondria I talked about before, and a bunch of other things, potentially, like Vesicle. Yeah, Vesicle is definitely the one. Now I can do this. It's still routed up. And when I get Omnis, I can put it on the Vesicle as well. And now the Vesicle is going to continuously get stacked with Katanazomes, Autolytic, lots of garbage to just break it. The Vesicle is going to get overcharge strength passed along twice to these. Like, it's just BIS'd out of its mind. For this last slot, we can sell and do stuff with that. I've decided I don't want to Ciliate Strike. It's really good. I don't care. Actually, Entrant Mitochondrion is not needed. Self-damage explosions, projectile spreads, none of that matters. New external. Attach it to the Vesicle. You already understand why, so I don't need to explain it. Now we have enough to grab the Cryosome. Let's see if I can make it cheaper. It does not get cheaper. That's totally fine. When overcharged, stamina per second is great. We actually will need that on the Vesicle. So I'm gonna grab and keep that. All right, we are set up for a disgusting run, y'all. So let's take it to the bank. One arm down. Two arms down. Didn't expect that to go that far out. Got me. 3 arms down. Grab our heart back. Like, if our downside is stamina, we can just remove the stamina problem. If you catch my drift. Just making sure to grab health occasionally. Perfect. We'll move on to the brain in just a moment here. The overcharge is ridiculous, man. Like, this is by far one of my favorite combinations. I know I've done it before, so I apologize for repeating content, but like, what do you want from me? You can't know what run you're gonna get. I did have the plan to build it. I got everything to work in flawless execution. Like, I'm just gonna move with that. It's so fun. We have to solve our stamina problem. Or I guess our damage problem. Do I have the damage in the right slot? No, it can't be. I need Omni slots. Got it. Berserk Mitochondrion is not it. Everything here will be legend. It's worth rolling these. Cancerous Enhancer, that's legend, so I can make something mythic. So if I made this mythic, it could reroll over onto this as a cancer. It's the only active ability I have. Yeah. That's if I want to get rid of the Scrambler. I really do and I really don't simultaneously, man. It's tough. Damn it, man. I have to keep the Scrambler, though. It's too dumb. I'm sorry, it is. Like, you're looking at what I'm doing with it. It's too dumb. Become invulnerable is good. I don't care. I don't know how I desynced my overcharge. They should always have even overcharge. Legendary Eternal Extensor. I mean, yeah. Make this mythic. It's already in a good enough spot. If we want dumb range, we have it in one of these, but we can't do that right now. We just take that to the bank. Yup. Yep. Okay. Good enough. Unfortunately, that denies us future vesicle opportunities. It's totally fine. We'll get enough money here to do some stupid stuff. Ours is already legendary, so this will make it mythic. We will take that. Another way to scale damage. Was the damage from this not applied? It wasn't. It can't be. Duh. So now we need money, which we'll get from scrapping things if we choose to. But you can see the range is getting stupid. Homing does nothing for us. Ossificator. Oh, Ossificator. Damn, how I wish I could. Ruptosome. No. Capsid Flail. Yeah, I'll check the reward chamber first. It probably has more in it. Regenerator, Reroll me. Katanazome, the critical strikes thing. I do need crits. It's key to breaking this. I'm gonna keep adding externals, just trust me on that. I am going to break this hilariously. Gyrus Wheel, no. Kinetosome is not it. Ciliate Strike, but ephemeral, Galvanic Node. Pyroflagellum. Prevents death once, I don't care. Galvanic Conduit, I don't care. Mutagen. But it's cancerous. It's a support, meaning it'll spread to other supports, like Ossificator. Have to think about that. Do I have any other supports? Attack Infuser, Attack Infuser. Support, it'll just spread to Ossificator. Mutagen is required. It's absolutely required. Damn it. I need it to spread to the Ossificator and get rid of Ossificator. As good as Ossificator is, I can find another through rerolls. I think. The mutagen is required. We have enough money for the shop. Perforator Tendril get. Make it mythic. The damage goes up a stupid amount. Okay. Mutagen's gone. I don't need it anymore. Because I can just get another. Okay, perfect. Just gonna take that right away, make this mythic. 4x overcharge for 8 seconds. Couldn't be more beneficial. Problem is definitely stamina. Even more attack speed. Notice we can still put externals on that. Can we put internals? No. I didn't think we could. I'm just double checking. This does not connect to our weapon. Very important. It'd be interesting if it did. Does not. There's no in-between bugs right now. That's fine. Always have to check. More externals on the vesicle. It's just to secure our endless. I promise that. I think the more shallow the angle, the better. So probably way up here. Attractor is not it. Do not care about a higher rank ballistic. Short range tendril is not important. Elastosome is not important. Magnetosome is not important. Enhancer is very important. We can make a mythic again. For example, we're gonna grab DNA soon. We want to make DNA mythic, I believe. Whatever we make mythic needs to be attached to this or this. It's probably DNA. So we're gonna take the enhancer, meaning we have to get rid of ciliate, which I talked about earlier. I'm fine with that. We could have put ciliate in, I suppose, but I also don't care. In getting rid of, I can now afford mutagen here. This can now get overcharged, which is very important. The weapon always needs to be overcharged, no matter where I put it. Like, the sequence scrambler's the problem. It's eternal. There's ways to get around it. Pristine mitochondrion is amazing, but eh. Not for us right now. We don't need it. Nope. I don't know why I'm min-maxing the shop this hard. There's reward chambers that just straight up give more choices per. This is already legendary, so we will take that. Legendary mutagen, we will be taking that. Oh, we're getting the in-between. That means maybe? No. Oh, I was hoping. Damn. I'm gonna take the stamina container for now, I think. Because I can do the external. It's totally fine, too. No, I'll keep doing externals. We'll take the mutagen, upgrade that. Keep exploring. There's plenty to do. I went the wrong way, and I can't go back. Okay. No. Dude, that's so good, but no. Still no. No. I don't feel like rolling like this. Just give me reward chambers, man. We're not in any danger. We're just setting up for endless, man. Galvanic sack, yeah. Yeah. Good. That's one of them. Attack infuser, cores, another external. We don't need the attack infuser, so. Just keep adding connections. We're gonna grab this. Eventually, we're gonna find a reward room with 2 or 3 options, and we're gonna force a, either a removal or we don't need the extensor here. We're gonna force a removal or a omni slot. And yes, they can appear here. As weird as it is, they can. As a normal reward drop, they can just appear. We need the omni slot so bad. Vengeful mitochondrion. That's also a need. I'm taking it. As it stands, there's nothing we can do to connect to this without more internals specifically. But, like, our range is actually ludicrous now. Projectiles orbit, don't need it. I'm gonna add internals down here. It's against what I originally wanted to do. I understand that. I don't care. Because now I can pump up the DNA on mutagen every time I get hit, which is guaranteed. I don't have to worry about moving things around. It's 3x overcharge. Or 10 seconds. It's a long time. This as well. It just needs to be overcharged, so this works. Look at that. Yeah. That's how you know you did well. It was a good choice. I should have done it sooner. Mistakes were made, but now I'm infinite. Legendary Enhancer. 4x overcharge. Could 4x overcharge. I don't hate it. The vesicle going up is always good. Five seconds of overcharge is a world of difference for rerolling quickly. Honestly, at this point, I just want to roll more. I'm tired of it being slow. There we go. Autophagy. Okay. Useful. Useful. Very useful. Stamina container, enemy projectiles, move slower, and damage for each core. Don't really care. Could go infinite on cores, actually. But I don't really care, man. Just give me flat damage for each core. It's totally fine. I need to store this. Because eventually I want to remove the ossificator, put something else there. 120%. This is so much better. We just want more internals connected to the Vengeful here. Could do this. But I just don't want that, so... A second vesicle wouldn't have been a bad idea to keep, I suppose, so my fault on that. The fact that our stamina problem isn't actually fixed is nuts. It's just close to fixed. Wild. There's our ossificator. So now we're gonna autophagy this out. Grab our ossificator. Place it here. This is 100% still good enough. Okay. And I was thinking about something like this. It does the same thing, but gives me more room to work with. Because I have this here. Can put like katanazomes or something. But this just lets me put even more on an overcharge slot, and this one will get doubled up. So I could put ossificator back, but I want to double up on DNA. Doubling up on DNA is more important to me. Awesome. I mean, yeah. Yeah, man, we're getting there. There's still plenty of brain left to break this. Like, brain is where you really victory lap out of your mind. More internals to connect to this. Entrant mitochondrion is not needed. Pyrosome, mutagen. We already mythicked mutagen. Opulenter, yes. Infinite money now. We also have a reward chamber here. I was thinking about getting that again, but not really. Refiner is not needed. But there's nothing wrong with it is the problem, huh? Weapons no longer consume stamina means I don't need this, but we don't have a problem with that now. Okay, can no longer connect internal or external there. This connects to the vesicle. Oh, it's open. Oh, it's open. The vesicle got a connection. What the hell? That's it? That's it for sure. We've done it. Could make that a mythic. Mythic katanazome is also good. I mean, that's what we were looking for. 120% what we were looking for. What happens here? Legendary Eternal needs 5 seconds. Needs 5 seconds. It doesn't go lower. So I think for damage, I upgrade the katanazome here. But it got a vesicle connection. Very important. I guess I could go refiner. I could. I really could. It won't do anything. But there's nothing wrong with it. It's just infinite scaling for later. It feels bad ripping a 3x reward room like that, but it's totally fine. Watch this. Nothing will ever live again. Explosions hurt the player. I don't want it. Rerolling everything is just getting rid of all of our hard work. We're not doing that. Internals. Can I get more vesicle connection somehow, miraculously? No? That's fine. Oh, that's so ideal. I'm glad I checked. I'm so happy I checked. Like, this is hands down not even a question the most broken character, in my opinion. Always take the legendary enhancer. We're gonna put it on the refiner. Quality of life. We unlocked the secret room a room over. Yeah. We're getting there. Another external for the vesicle. All of these need to be Omni slots. It's still doable. Interesting. We don't need the stamina container anymore. Damage of melees doesn't actually matter to us. This is a connection to the vesicle. Dodging through a projectile is garbage. Ossificator. It's cancerous, though. Why are we losing hearts? Not actually sure. I'll take damage for each core. Did I mess up this somehow? Yeah, like this. I don't need that much DNA, I guess. Whatever. That's fine. Legendary Eternal. So I can turn something Eternal and Mythic. I should do that on the overcharge, I think. Because it becomes 5x? 140% chance? What does that do? Does that work how I think it does? Man, so many questions. So many questions. 5x overcharge is so worth doing, though. We have it in a great spot. The vesicle is never moving either, though. I'm doing it. That is the best vesicle you will ever see. Are there any other rooms? Not really. Gonna press the E button, see how much health we spew out. It is 2 again. Do we spew it twice? No, close. That's fine. We're on to the boss. Why are you getting that effect? You're just one of the many things connected to the vesicle. Why not? Let's have some fun with it. Defeat the brain boss. Yeah, that was hard. Uh-huh. We're 120% going endless. We have the refiner. We weren't done here. Okay. We want the DNA back up here again. Another external? For the vesicle? The vesicular? It's so stupid. Another legendary enhancer for a mythic. Does it go up to 4x? 4x. So if we want it 5, it has to be a mythic eternal? Or a legendary eternal? I'll keep the enhancer. Grab this. Let's move on. On to endless, and I'm fully including this one today. This video is huge, but that's fun. I keep forgetting about my coffee. Just look at this organelle. It looks so ridiculous. It doesn't even show the internals. The first room always lags. Don't worry about this. Yup. Yup. Cannot see anything. That's annoying. More internals. I genuinely don't think any character is more broken than this. Nothing will ever convince me otherwise. Nah, nothing will ever convince me otherwise. Yeah, I refuse. I refuse to believe anything is more broken than this character. Enhancer is always interesting, but eh. Are we not producing hearts? What's happening here, man? It is attached. It's only the 3x overcharge, I guess, is the problem. I'd have to make it 5. More for recycling? Absolutely. But we don't need that. I'll still do it. Do we not already have Mythic Refiner? We do. Do we have Mythic Katana? We do. But I could just apply the effects a second time. What would happen if I did that? Hell yeah, man. Let's find out. It's called science. On the left, deal more, right, deal less. What's damage looking like? Oh, yeah, baby. I am seeing it. Damage for each active mitochondrion isn't a bad idea. I guess. We have a reward chamber. I actually just don't like seeing these. Good. Galvanic weave, no, no, and no. Bortosome, oxysome, no, no, still no, no. Could break it with toxic again, not going to. No, still no, no, absolutely not. No. No need. Higher range, nah, give me higher rarity by default. It's just nice. Bacteriophage, no. Entrant. Autophagy is good. It's always good to hold on to an autophagy. Because if I find another reroll device while rerolling, I'm gonna autophagy my current one and put it elsewhere. Like, look at this, man. What is the attacks per second on that? 0.1 it says, okay. Like, I believe you. I don't need more slots. Oh yeah, max HP. Get more soul hearts, sure. Dropkeep lives that, by the way. Because he's not even spawned. Reality. There it is. Another stamina container. So now I autophagy this. Tough luck. And I grab our new one. It's gonna go up very quickly because I'm gonna do this. Just takes a moment to get it started. It should be legendary now, which is 19 seconds. Oh, that's a lot longer. I might have made a mistake. Nothing I can do about that now, but yeah, okay. Random attack infuser? Sure, why not? No. Yeah, no, that might have been a mistake. Damn, man. Now it's slow to reroll again. Dodge charge isn't bad. I'm gonna start needing hearts again. Pretty sure I made the extensor eternal. Yeah. Vesicle is also eternal, so unmoving. What if I did this? That would double charge this, which... whatever I put here would get, like, stupid overcharged. Which is going to be the scrambler. That would probably make it faster again, but it's so stupid. Don't do that. Katanazome stays for damage. So does the autolytic. Why not just go for high autolytic values right now, then? Yeah. Absolutely not a problem. Big damage up. I don't feel like rolling that all day, man. We don't need the ossificator here anymore, so it can go back down. At 4x, it might be enough. I'm not positive. But if I increase this to mythic, it goes down 10 seconds. 10 seconds is just better. 10 seconds down. So yeah, I'll make that mythic. Ossificate faster. You existed, sir. I can now make the sequence scrambler mythic very important. Seems we're putting another one of these on the vesicle. Just set this in here. The refiner will do the rest. Enter the vein. Enhancer. We can store the enhancer. Totally fine to do. Rest of these I'm rolling. Still rolling. Rolling. Autophagy is great to hold on to. Rolling. Still rolling. Yeah, rolling. 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 Make a random external, also accept internal. Odds were always in my favor on that, by the way. Now we can have ossificator and mutagen permanently, or another damage modifier like a second katanazome. It's dumb. Oh, is it dumb? Autolytic, don't care. Sequence, could, definitely could, but already done. This one's gonna get epic when this goes. Why don't we force that real quick, I suppose? There we go. Overcharge strength from mitochondria, always. Sequence scrambler is legend, so now it's 5 seconds. It's maxed out again, no worries there. Ossificator can go back in the slot. Or the second katanazome for dumb damage, which we're already pushing. Another vesicle. Ooh, tough, buddy. That's tough. Yeah, no, that'll do. That will do. Now, how are we doing that? Double in on the opulenter is fine for now. Because if I get this to be an omni slot, it will connect all the way down here. So I can vesicle here, it'll double vesicle pull whatever I put here. It's just a chain of command, I'm feeling. I don't know if that'll actually work or not. In my past tests, it doesn't seem like it actually works that way, but I'm hopeful. After 1 or 2 loops here, what I'm gonna do is cut to when things get difficult again. we're managing to go all the way out of stamina again. Wow. We don't need this, or this, or this. Another vesicle. Don't mind if I do. Wait. These aren't connected. Okay, my fault, my fault. I see, I see. So it's all overcharging the opulenter. The extensor. But thing is, connected weapons no longer consume stamina, so this should be free now. We have done it. Damage for each active mitochondrion, not bad. None of these, none of these, still none of these, none of these. Enhancer is good, but none of these. Autophagy, we're already holding one, so none of these, none of these, none of these. Keep me going. Refiner, don't need. Keep me going. Pristine, don't need. Keep me going, keep me going, keep me going, keep me going. Mutagen, not needed. Ossificator, already covered. Vengeful, Ciliate Strike, no, no. Another vesicle, hell yeah. We are cheating. Officially. You know, if this didn't look like peak cheating before, we are doing it now. Entrant, garbage. Vesicle. Vesicle. Awesome. More for recycling? I'm down. Nah, give me more attack speed and damage, why not? We're looking for Omnigraft, man. It's tough. Do we want to grab another vesicle? There's no reason not to. How much do we need? 138? Yeah. Okay. That's good. We need Omnigraphs. Rerolls would be good. We can't empty stamina anymore. We could attach more to the vesicle, so we'll do that. It's funny enough. We have infinite money. Ooh. No reason, though. This is a guaranteed legendary room, so it's very worth rolling. And more attack speed. Do I want the legendary enhancer? I can make a mythic right away. I want it to be eternal is the problem. So I can make an eternal vengeful mitochondrion and do stupid stuff. This slot is doubled, so why would I double this versus this? My mistake. Yeah, my mistake. It's understandable, though. Playing too fast. We would love to make a new extensor that isn't eternal, so we can just plop it wherever we want and put something else here, like a vesicle. The vesicle chain right there, so we want to autophagy this. So we are actually looking for an extensor, I suppose. That's why we kept autophagy. Less overcharge to activate isn't awful. Another autophagy. Yeah. Gonna roll through every item in the game. The guaranteed legend slot, it's so worth rolling on. Damn it. It's the wrong one. I don't care about overcharge strength. It's so good, but I have so many of them. I don't need more. Omnigraft. This vesicle connects to this one, right? Yes! The chain! It's starting! Add another katanazome. Let's break the integer limit again. Integer overflow. Yeah, man! We're so back! Oh, and it's not laggy! All right! All right, campers! Still looking for the same things we were before. 2 slots is enough. Extensor. Okay, so now we're gonna autophagy our current one. No, we've already started the chain. We don't need to do that anymore. We needed to do that before to get the vesicle chain, but we started that by having this connection with an Omni slot of our own choosing. So now we're just rotating for Omnis, which you can get here. I can't roll faster, I'm sorry for that. I could throw on another katana, it's not a bad idea. Conductive graft is wrong, I'm looking for Omni. Internal slot. Max of 3 connections, you say, huh? So who's gonna tell him? you can connect to the vesicle here as well. Oh man, that's nuts. But in reality, I should do it like this. Totally fine with this. Volatile graft is wrong, so now we've seen the other grafts. Omnigraft, yes! This is the point of endgame right here. This is the point of endgame. Now we can double down on something else again. The overcharge strength. That should overcharge everything. Just double check that. Yup. Yep. So where do we have our heart production? Very important. Here. So it should be here. That's all. Not a big change. Totally fine. Why am I collecting this DNA like it's important? Damn, this is stupid as hell. Bifurcator? Let's just attach it. Why not? That sound. Holy crap. That's just from Bifurcator. Oh, it's not passing on the overcharge. Okay, why? Whatever, I do this then. If I have to do this, I do this. And then I just say no to the Bifurcator. It is what it is. It's still really good. But this is how we get our hearts back. Make a random internal except external is wrong. Not what we want, so we move on. Any other rooms? I'd kind of love for there to be. We've cleaned out the shop. Shop is done. Boss time. No vein, which is fine. Omni slot, come on. Internal except external is incorrect. We could also go for Katanazome. Is another thing we're looking for right now. Just even more damage. Yeah, totally fine with this. We have a slot available for it. It's gonna become very high tier very quickly. On to the next floor. I think we're done here. I've only had one integer overflow build so far, so I'm excited to have another. And this one's so much more controlled than that one was. Like, the amount of control I have on my breaking of this run is much, much more impactful. Projectile spread doesn't matter to me, so whatever. Start rolling. Looking for Omni slots. We do not need another vesicle. More range is fine. It's so hard to pay attention to everything I roll because I do not want to miss an Omni slot. They're rare enough. Random internal except external is wrong. I could attach a photoreceptor to not have to worry about pressing any button. It's not a bad idea. Get my full health back. Volatile graft, of course. Just give me the Omni. Conductive, yeah, you're mean as hell. Lower damage and less overcharged, garbage. Omni. Another one? We're not going to attach bifurcation. We know that's a problem. We're looking for the katanazome, etc. Just another katanazome. Because why not? I'll attach another. That's not where that said that would attach to. The hell? That definitely said it was here. Whatever. Like, actually, what do I care when I'm doing this? It's Eternal. Eternal could be a little annoying. As if. These connections are so interesting. It doesn't do anything, though. It doesn't do anything. DNA from further, it's fun. I swear this is rotating the same exact weapons every time. I swear it is. Is it not? I swear it is. It definitely is. I'm consuming it. Like, I'm not gonna just roll that endlessly. Yeah. Looking for an Omni. Vesicle does not matter anymore. Random internal except external is wrong. So DNA from further. It's just nice. Volatile. The fact that we're still leveling up, it needs 200. Give me some mutation rerolls. Omni! Are we in the negative damage? We are. We're still killing while in negative damage, meaning sometimes it doesn't. I want to lose to being too ridiculously overpowered. You know what I'm saying? But we've integer overflowed. We're past overflow now. It's so hard to keep track of 3 of these, man. A katana zone. Hell yeah. Like, the fact that this is an entirely controlled environment is what makes it most insane. Is that from up here? Where the hell? How do I get there? Oh, over here. I see it. Couldn't even level me up once. Oh, no, it did. Pick up DNA from even further, then. Boss time. Yup. Yup. Let's go for our Omni. Same as always. This is what all that prep was for. The Katana Zone would have been a good grab. My fault. Is our autolytic legendary or mythic? It is. Okay, good. I only need one of them. There's our Omni. Sure. Nine X. Ooh. Big numbers. Conductive, volatile, none of these. Epic enhancer, eh? Omni. Veins are the best for this. I just feel like they have higher odds. And you don't lose your rewards when you choose one, so it's like a shop. I need to apply the Omni before anything else. This gets applied twice. Okay. Fair enough. Sensor wouldn't have been an awful idea, but eh. I'd rather just get 3 Omnis here. It's all attached to the vesicle. All right, I'm gonna attach the bifurcation and see if things get really bad or not. Actually, no. Surprisingly, no. They do get bad, but not really bad, so we will move on. I don't want to add too many effects. It lags the game. Lasers are especially bad. I don't want any lingering effects. I want just instantaneous damage. Let me turn on overcharge real quick. Are we at 0.00? No. I know weapons go to 0.00, by the way. Like, with 120% certainty, I know they do. This is nuts, no? Eh. I guess I'll grab it. We still have an autophagy, yeah. Nah. That Katanazome was rough. Can't accept it. The Katanazome had ethereal on it. Or ephemeral, I think it is, actually. It does lag somewhat. Let me see about getting rid of bifurcation then. There's no lag without bifurcation, so I'm forced to run this. That's totally fine. Base speed, finally, an upgrade to that. Ages. We do not want this. Pretty sure this can also be Omni. Or Katanazome. Both good. Yep. This is a very one mind build, huh? I mean, whatever, I guess. Let's just look at the boss. Good talk. Might have rerolled too fast there, not sure. I could trigger more opulenters because money is damage as well. Money is a lot of damage, actually. Attacks pierce through enemies. After each pierce, gain the bonus of connected infusers. I've heard that's quite good on melees. Since we're not lagging, I'm not going to stop min-maxing, is my current choice. Even more overcharged strength. Katanazome. Boom. Boom. Do we want to try different weapons, I suppose, is an idea? Because we can put whatever we want on this. Yeah, see, I hover here. Oh, I'm stupid. Never mind. There was no connection there. There is here. Okay, I see what mistake I made before. That's totally fine. It's not a big enough one for me to care at all. Rooms are instant. There is actually a bit of lag now. we can head to the shop. I want one of these, just one. I don't want the vortizome. Another one of these isn't bad. It's not great either. Sacrifice 2 hearts instead. It's just double the overcharge, which is why it's good. Nah. I don't know what else to do, really. Like, I like what I'm doing now, to be honest. There's, like, literally nothing wrong with this. I'll grab this. Do I not have an Omnigraft open? I do, right? I don't. Okay. Make the Eternal one better. Wow, I ran out of Omnis. It's interesting. Apparently this arc works on melees, so it's worth having. I swear this middle one just repeats the same weapon types every time. Vesicle was there. I need to see something other than vesicles in these weapons. I'm spam rerolling. I don't care. Yeah, I think this last one is just stuck on weapons and vesicle. So it'll be this one I scrap for infinite value. Dodge charge isn't a bad idea. Can we fight current now? I don't want to be in the shop with this. What has happened? You're not connected to anything, dog. You're connected to nothing! Why are you so ridiculous? Whatever. Whatever. He's not dead at least. Can I fight this? Not without the thing equipped. Alright, let's see if I can fight it. I can. But it's so dumb. That's just this. I'm gonna ignore it for now. I think that's too much. Too much. You're seeing the negative numbers. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I live for, man. Hell yeah. Projectile spread means nothing. A new external. It's not connected to this vesicle. It doesn't really mean much. It is. That's so connected. I could see it. I think we're done here. Let's go. We are an amalgamation, man. This is loop 2, I think? Like, the first loop? I don't think we've done a full loop here. Just need more omnis. Another opulenter is a good idea. I should. Damn, I should. I hate it, but I should. Cryopulse is interesting. I'm gonna grab something to make me actually immortal, I've decided. Because I don't want to lose this randomly. It's not lagging, which is a very, very big upside. I don't think I've had an endless run, especially not like this, that didn't lag out its ass. So, I'm gonna play for that. I want one photoreceptor so I don't have to press anything. Smidge annoying. But I do want one, so I will have one. You know? Easy as that. But now I just turn this on, walk in, and I should be okay. And it's exact. It'll only press for as long as it needs to, ever. Beware flashing lights. Death, what kind instant? Head to the secret chamber. 3 soul hearts, sure. Head in here. I guess minus projectile spread. Give me something that makes me immortal, good sir. I mean, I should take that. Because I'll combine it to Mythic. I just need it to go up. That's fun. This is nuts, yo. Hate passing on these, but I said I'm going for Immortal. I'm going for Immortal. Immortal would be something that dashes or literally says cannot take damage. And I can't remember their names, so I do have to pay a lot of attention to everything I roll over. That's one of them. That'll do. It's good enough. Make my active abilities activate on their own, and I'll have no downside. Now on this last one. Whoops. Right. Well, no shop for the rest of the run. Ooh. I just wanted to get my bonus for recycling. Well, the rest of this run, which is another 2 layers, the heart and the brain. But we'll have it on the next endless cycle. It's not that big a downside. It is annoying not having a legendary shop. This should be maxed, thinking about it. So I can combine it for even higher range of detection. Stop! Thank you. It'll be only on excited, which is every time I activate my ability in the first place, so there's no problem. It is now a perfect defense system. Now here, I need my stuff is automatic. Sure. I only did that because it's applied twice. More external. There might not be anything else in here. The vesicle might be outdone. There's no way Nanobot is stronger than this. I'm sorry. I refuse to believe Nanobot is stronger than this. Nothing will ever convince me. guess I'm fine with that. Because I have 3 of these to place, man. I don't know what I'm placing them for is the problem, so I'm just placing them. There is no way. This connects to the vesicle. There's no way that connected to the vesicle like that. I thought I was out of spots. And then I just have one. It's so dumb. But ciliate dash is here. I need this to be automatic through DNA. It's not currently. Oh. The bifurcator was cool. It's too much. Give me auto, please. I'll take more mutation reroll since you didn't. That's fine. Another katana zone, sure. Have we full cleared? Is it boss time? It's boss time. Yep. Yep. No vein, totally fine. Katana zone. Hell yeah. Just keep upgrading. Ba-da-da-da. Hell yeah, man. It's so cool. None of these mean anything. If only we could move faster. Was that lag I detect? Less time to activate is not what I'm looking for, though. Internal except external? No. No. You're so mean. I mean, nothing will ever survive this, so. Nice. Something we can roll early. This is a damage slot right now. Ridiculous. Anyways. Why not? We could fight this current in full clear here. I'm not going to do that. I don't care enough. Thing is, it's really tempting to just continuously overcharge for DNA here. Can I position this better? I mean, of course I can. It is just really awkward to do. I don't care enough. We need 280 DNA to level up now. It just gets higher and higher. Our detection radius is literally the entire map, though. Like, you can see the range in action. More cores and stuff for recycling, I guess. Grab these because they're free. Just go to the shop. I don't care. Wait, we have a shop? We accidentally killed this guy, like, not long ago. Why are you here? Not gonna complain? Not gonna complain at all. But why are you here? That trizome was tempting. I've been thinking about it. I think it's still too much. We don't need the lag. Is there a random slot here available inside? There is. Are you seeing that? Look where that is. That connects to the vesicle. That's an internal on the vesicle. What the hell is happening? So if I do this, is it? It's not. Is it attached to anything at all then? Because the blue arrow is from that. I have to wonder about this. It's not attached to the vesicle. So you would think it's attached to the extensor then? Not attached to this. I think it's a bug. Understandable. Conductive graft, it's not bad, I don't care. I want the katanozome, I don't care enough. I should grab opulenters. Projectile surge is just not needed, nor is enhancer. And to all of this, man. Yep, damage for each core. Why don't I just grab another mutagen? What am I doing there? If I need to level up to get the automatic thing, why am I not just abusing that? My fault. Whoa! It has 3 of 4 possible effects. What the hell? It's ephemeral, cancerous, and eternal. That was nuts. What are the odds of that? I mean, I guess. Ah, the invulnerability. We'll just take straight invuln. I need to be able to see to place this. Here. So now we don't need the ciliate strike. We just have straight invuln. Because my dash was blacking the screen out. When it was connected to nothing, it was blacking the screen out. Like, it was just here. I guess katanozome, but like... Before that, let me activate my stuff and get my damage bonus. Now I'll put it back and just show this off in the next fight. Look at that. It's just black. The screen just goes black. Internal except external. I don't care. Where is this going right now? It's down there. Oh, it's right here. So it has to be connected to the vesicle or this. I don't know. It's weird. It's cool. I don't particularly care. We're gonna head to the brain. We didn't kill Shopkeep, apparently. So there should be a Shopkeep here. The music is banging. Okay, but blackout is such a cool visual effect. It's so cool. Everything here is legendary. More overcharge strength, you say? I've already brought this up, but why would I not just double down on mutagen? I should have already been doing this if you want honesty. I guess I'll take damage of melee. A legendary eternal vesicle. Yeah. Yes, okay. Automatically activate. Perfect. Now we're just forever immune. No worries at all. Still looking for Omni. External except internal. That hit poorly. Another Opulenter's not bad. This can go. I don't want the dash thing as cool as it is. Please give me omnis, man. It's a pain. Sure. Thank you. I don't need the katana to connect it there, though. Should just go for more cores. Nah, but this is fun. And the ossificator is fine where it is. We don't need more of it. Overcharge strength from mitochondria. Even less projectile spread, I guess. Isn't this just a straight upgrade to something we already have? Yeah. Why not? It's done. Charge up slowly can be taken multiple times, so I'm not going to bother. 10 successful attacks doesn't matter. Echosome is okay, but it's cancerous, so it's bad. I guess. We don't need more katana. I might as well. How many dash charges do I have? A lot. Oh, some cores. How nice of you. Yeah, after this brain floor, I'm not min-maxing anymore. I will just be speedrunning. I've wanted to see it. Damn it, I want to see it. This could crash us. Okay. The screen is white. But the actual blasts themselves are tiny. It gets bigger. No, it doesn't. Okay. I get it. That would need to be connected to the extensor down here, and then the vesicle transfers it. Maybe something like that? I don't know. I have no idea if that'll work. I just like putting internals in internals. It's funny to me. Let's see if that worked. Oh, it did. Wow. It actually did. Huh. Look at this overcharge. It's nuts. I don't need the ciliate strike. Just give me the omnis, man. This is pain. Thank you so much. I think I'm gonna stop developing DNA, is my current choice. These results aren't actually that good. There are some really good ones. However, I'd rather just develop cores, nothing but cores. I don't want DNA at all. I don't know if I have DNA somewhere else, but I'll find out in a moment. I do, right here. Yeah, I don't want to actually develop DNA at all. I'm not using autophagy, it's fine. So DNA is now currently disabled. I think. The rare enhancer was never good. Let's see. Is DNA done? Yeah, this is just cores now. Perfect. I just don't want to deal with it. It all costs 1. We've made it cost 1. So shops are free no matter what now, which, you know, didn't matter in the first place. Just looking for Omni, man. Opulenter. More money is more damage. There's an Omni. I have to wait for this to go away every time. I'm not min-maxing another floor. I don't care. What's this up to? 3,000% is good. It could be higher, but it's whatever. Yep. It might not have recognized him as dead because of how he died. Toxic flagellum will just break everything. We know that. We don't care. It is just give me another Omni or bust. Upgrade my immunity, I guess. I passed an Opulenter. It's a mistake. Not a big mistake. Damage on kill is such a good idea that I haven't been doing. I've already mythic that. The immunity. Why not? I'll take another Opulenter. Are we done? No, there's still so much left. Can I fight this now? Still not fast enough. It's fine. I'll grab another ossificator. I meant to do that sooner. I kept accidentally skipping them. But now we'll actually not have heart problems, even though we already don't have heart problems. Another opulenter. Yep. Could just make a mythic. Nah. It's all a part of the plan. Someone said before on one of my previous runs, enough power to fully operate a nuclear reactor. I mean, what do you say to this now? This game takes up so much space, it's ridiculous. Only reason I'm able to roll this fast and not miss things I want is because of TFT. Used to play a lot of it with best friend. Specifically double up, but it hasn't been great lately, so we haven't bothered. Passed up on an opulenter, but it was cancerous. Ossificator, I'll take the upgrade. There we go. All right, I'm done. I'm just gonna go turbo endless now. All right, let's see if the boss has any chance at surviving for a millisecond. No. So I'm gonna cut the recording here and cut back to several loops in the future, see how far I can go. Someone said 2 to 3 is the max for most people. Let's see how far I can take it. Hello, everyone. I'm still on the exact same endless route from when I ended the last one. I decided to put more on damage taken overcharge nodes in, and now this is the case. Welcome to the sun. It's only going to get brighter because I'm going to continue doing this, but we're generating infinite money. This money generates infinite damage. Not much to say. Just gonna cut back out again and continue doing endless as I was. See y'all in a bit. Alrighty, on to the next endless. Hey, before I forget, I'm just tagging back in to put the seed of the run if you'd like to play it yourself. It's there at the bottom of the screen right here. But quick showcase on where we're at right now. Same endless as the last one you saw me go into, 3. It's a bunch of vengeful mitochondrions all attached to the vesicle. It looks ridiculous. And it's optimized to all hell. We have double resonant cavities, so tons of attack speed bonuses. We have it auto fire on its own. It turns out this auto fire, attacks don't use stamina, excitable only works while overcharged, does not only work while overcharged. It lies. Watch, I'm not overcharged. Anyways, tell me why that is happening. I couldn't tell you, but it's really cool. So I'm just gonna continue the run. And next time I'll see you at the heart. Next endless progression. Hello everyone and welcome back. This is what we look like now. I removed a lot of katanazomes to go below integer overflow. And it's just, it's not laggy. It's all that matters. Things die very quickly when overcharged. So on to the next one. Wait on my stuff to come in. And I'll catch you at the end of the next one. Endless 4. All right, here we go again. If you were curious how long it took me to get back here, you can see the in-game time at the top of the screen. no time at all. Basically instant. Just wait on the meta progress, and we're gonna go into our next endless here. Surprisingly, it's taking me no time to go through endlesses. I wish I could record the full thing. However, it takes up too much drive space. The video is already over, I want to say 150 gigabytes. I only had 200 spare. I have like 50 left now. I just can't record the endless, but I can show the end of it every time, and I will. All right, so next loop, here we go. All right, so we're here in literally under 5 minutes, and we go again. I'm shocked our first attack didn't instantly aggro hit. That's insane. Because, wow. So we need our overcharge to do things. Our overcharge is as ridiculous as it looks. We can almost not see the end of it. We haven't improved it because I haven't worked on improving it at all. But welcome to Endless 6. Ooh, lag. Ooh, lag. Hello, everybody. I crashed going through a loading zone, which scares me. I was heading from the stomach to the end. I completed the stomach. I have already made this choice. I went for higher rarity stuff, and I was going through this loading zone, and I crashed going through. I'm scared. I'm very scared. This is exactly how I crashed. Okay, we're fine. I'll pick back up when we're at the heart. All right, and we're here, not even a minute or two later again. Collector does instantly die. I don't know what that pure green is. I don't know why that's happening, but it's kind of cool. I'm at no risk ever, so. On to the next loop. I think we're on to loop 7 now. We have 650 plasmids. Yeah, loop 7. Here we go. All right, here we are back at the collector, and we're actually stronger than before. Small change occurred. I took out a mythic ossificator from here and put on another katanazome. So now we have our 4 katanazome line, and it makes us do this. Welcome back to black. It looks better in actual fight rooms. You only get a frame of it during these boss fights because they die instantly. But look at how long these numbers are. It's so good. I pressed E once. I generated 1,300 overcharge. Like, it's nuts. It doesn't get much more nuts than that, to be honest. This isn't generating any overcharge. It's just here as a connector point, and that's okay. I don't know if that connector point even does anything, but on to endless number 8, y'all. I'll probably stop at like 20 or so, is where I feel satisfied. Alrighty, here we are again. Nothing changed this time. I did forget to mention in the previous iterations, however, I added flagellums to the build, just so I can move around. I never combined them up. I don't care enough to do that. I don't need more than 2 of them. 2 of them's good enough. You know? All the opulenters were removed. I forgot to mention that. I believe 30,000 cores is enough for damage. I'm way, way over the overflow limit, so I'm not bothered. I could build more katanazomes and whatnot. Yeah, whatever. 378 is the DNA needed to mutate. I stopped doing that a long time ago, but atrioventricular node. Jokes. I wait for the plasmids and I move on. We're at almost 800 plasmids. Took a few minutes to get here. Not another crash, but a lot of laggy spots. If you're moving fast enough, you can see how the cell compresses. You get stuck in the wall and whatnot. The game does not like you getting stuck in the wall, and then it rubber bands like this, which causes it to use a save state to restore you. That's been happening a lot. I get caught on everything. Now, I don't want to lower my speed because it's too slow, but I do think I have to lower it a bit, and this is what I'm going to do for that. Anyways, next loop, we're on to Endless 9. I'll see y'all at the heart. I've decided I'm just going to showcase the full heart to have a little fun here. I can't believe I'm leveling up still. But it takes no time to get here. You activate the overcharge, the rooms end basically instantly. There's not a whole lot of lag unless there's an enemy that's immortal from certain directions, but they appear every now and then. And even they still just die randomly. I don't actually have to hunt them down. I already decreased my heart spawn rate, so that's not a problem. And we just keep on trucking. We're already almost done with the heart. Like, I started the video back up, and we're done. That was it. That was the whole heart. That's how most of the floors go. We're still one-shotting Collector. That's a great sign. I mean, I can't do more damage, so... yeah. That's what the Endless looks like right now, per floor. I don't do the brain at all, and we're on to Endless 10. See y'all in a little bit. Guys, I'm not gonna lie. I thought I'd go way further. I'm clocked. I'm starting to get a headache. I will display exactly one loop of Endless in full. But I genuinely don't have drive space to be doing this, so it's like I'm doing it once. Currently have 63 gigs. It's gonna be close. This will be exactly one full loop of Endless. And then I will be done. And leaving the run. Or rather, forfeiting the run, forcing it to lose. But we passed 1,000 plasmids. I mean, nothing to complain about there. This is my favorite part of the Endless because there's no effort. You just skip it. But every loop takes like a few minutes, if that. It's just my eyes hurt. You're seeing the screen. Can you blame me for not wanting to play more of this? We can agree. I can absolutely go way beyond 20 clears here. For sure. No doubt in anyone's mind, right? Because I enter the room, I'm full immortal. I can't take damage. By design, I cannot be hurt. Where is it? It's in here somewhere. One of my things states I cannot be hurt. Press E to become invulnerable and reflect projectiles for 9 seconds. While this is active, I am immortal. I can only take damage from myself via this. However, I offset that with the Mythic Ossificator. So there's literally no problem. I tried this, see how cool it looks. This is pretty cool. I didn't actually walk it into a room, but like, yeah, why not? I didn't walk it into a room because it has no chance of doing anything, really. It's just here. Where is it? Well, it went negative on damage as well. I mean, it means it did something, but not really. It's kind of just a joke in comparison. We don't need another. It's not getting the extended effect for some reason. Or if it is, the extended effect just isn't that big. It's fun. Eventually, I'll make a Kinetosome sword build. But this is the Endless. This is what I've been going through on every loop. I actually skipped a few loops because I was planning on just showing the last one after my 1 point. I think I stopped at 10. This is 13, so y'all missed 3 loops. About, I don't know, 10 minutes of content, tops. But the 3 minutes I've been recording has already eaten 10 gigabytes. Like, it's so intensive. And I can see why. I have to overcharge every room. I have tested, I can't go without overcharge anymore, but I am in overflow territory on damage. I'm instantly clearing rooms. I spawn more hearts than I could ever know what to do with. It's good. Vengeful Mitochondrian is quite good. Do double, take double. Why not? Why not? Ventral mitochondrion is 120% the core of the build that keeps it going. I could replace stuff with it because I have no need for a lot of the things I have. But I'm not going to. I don't care. There's no point in optimizing further. Here we are to the lung. Weirdly enough, lung is one of the shorter areas in the game, I've found. I often find the exit in like 3-4 rooms. It's not going to be connected to where I went just now, but... It does not take a lot to find the lung boss, I feel. Yeah, there he is. It was a little bit longer this time, but that's fine. I always wait for these, which plasmids are why floors take longer than they should. Ironic. And we're already back to the heart. But this is my magnum opus. Hands down, I am never doing better than this. Because how can I do better than this? I could do better on paper. On paper, I can do better by going to a further endless floor. Not by making a better build. No, the build will never be better than this. But simply by having the desire to play longer, which I don't. I have nothing to prove anymore. I don't know why the screen stopped going black and instead started going purple again. I got a lot of overcharge strength upgrades passively, because believe it or not, I can still get enough DNA to level up over time. I can hardly believe that myself, but somehow I've still been leveling up pretty consistently despite removing all of my DNA modules. I don't want to pick up any flagellum that isn't regular. And we don't even want to pick up regular. But like, look at this. If I do not overcharge, I can fire an attack for some reason. This shouldn't be allowed. This should be disabled by default because this is excitable, only works while overcharged. So why is that not actually the case? I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I assume it's because of this. Mythic excitable photoreceptor. Attacks don't use stamina. Larger area of detection. 400% larger area of detection at that. But I can't hurt this guy unless I overcharge. But if I do overcharge, he dies in literally instant. The shop disappears, it bugs out, does a bunch of stuff. I get a level up pretty consistently, and then we move on to the boss. Like, it seems to be slowing down, but I'm literally immortal. And I think it's just DPS phase. There's nothing you can do about it. But it's like, that would be 13. I'm done. I'm going to do a loop of the brain and take the true ending out. All right. I hope you guys enjoy the videos as much as I enjoy making them. But man, this one today is a slog. All right. I cannot explain how much effort is going into today's video. I have at least 12 separate recorded sections that all need to be stitched together. After they're stitched together, I have to crossfade them so they look reasonable. Paraflagellum, whatever. After I do that, I need to put in any text boxes I plan on using, which is totally fine. That's not a big deal. But I put in the text boxes specifically for stuff like, this is going to be a really long video, exciting, etc. However I plan on doing the thumbnail, I have no idea. I'm figuring it out as I go, you know? I should check if Shopkeep's here. Why is this room not instantly over? I should check if Shopkeep's here, because I killed him in the previous room. He's not. Okay, so that was a bug earlier, and it was totally in my favor. Awesome. But yeah, this is the victory lap. I am done. I will be exiting Endless. We have made enough plasmids. I promise you that. The fact that I'm still getting level ups, like regular level ups, it's insane. I have nothing generating DNA. Very intentionally have nothing generating DNA. I haven't upgraded my stuff to Mythic. You can see the overcharge goes way off the screen. Like, let me turn it on real quick, please. Turn on. The overcharge is impossible to actually track now. As if I could track it before. It's cool. It's a really cool build. I will never top this. This is my Magnum Opus. This is the strongest build I will ever have. So getting stuck here is really annoying. I don't want to rubber band, so I'm just gonna stop it there. If your body gets stuck and you go too far, it forces a desync save spawn, save scum, something like that, respawn. Save state. Save state is the word I'm looking for. All right, on to the boss. Oh, I was still overcharged. All right, whatever. I'm done here. I am not going on to Endless 13 Plus. I actually have a headache. It physically hurts to play more right now. I'm just gonna put in this stuff for screenshot purposes, really. My Magnum Opus, y'all. What more could I do, really? Like, what more? You know? Hell yeah. Peace, y'all. Boom, 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 boom. Yup. As always, if y'all like the video, leave a like. It helps out a ton. We're already approaching 450 subscribers. At 500, I get to do a member feature, a join feature. I'm gonna set it for like $2. It's gonna fund future games on the channel. Looking forward to that. Man, y'all are the best, honestly. I can't thank y'all enough. I will say it every video. I feel the absolute need to. You guys are amazing. That's all there is to it. You guys are great. But that's all for Pathogenic today. I hope you guys enjoyed that slaughter fest. And I'll see y'all in the next one. All right? I'm tired. I have a lot of editing to do. Boy.